Hope everyone's having a good, what is today? Tuesday. All right, going live. We're live, everybody. Welcome, welcome, one and all. This is a presentation of Alliance-Wrestling.com, your number one source for news and information for the National Wrestling Alliance. I hope I don't sound like a wheezy like that. I don't, maybe you guys didn't hear it. What's up, everybody? Cash only. What's up? Only goat jail. All right, well, you didn't hang out anyways. It is, it's Tuesday, the first Tuesday of December. Oh, if you know, you know. Most of you don't know. That's all right. Let's see. Wait, what? What's up, Joe? What's going on? Not a whole lot here. Thanks for liking the live. Appreciate that. We're just getting ready to talk some wrestling with that hashtag wrestling fam. Let's go, right? Thanks for liking the live, Joe. Appreciate you, sir. Not much, man. How are you? What did you think of Survivor Series? What did you think of Raw? What do you think about TNA Wrestling signing a deal with AMC? That's the big one. I think that's going to be very interesting to see how that all plays out. You just put up the TNA video. I'll check it out. I'll check it out after the podcast. I'll check them both out later. Some people are... Yeah. Well, sure. I feel like what they were missing is they you know what it is they did like several title changes last month. They did they put the tag titles on Judgment Day and then put them back on AJ and Dragon Lee, and I feel like that quick title change, and then they put the tag titles on the Kabuki Warriors. I really feel like that, if you can't do at least that, then you shouldn't be promoting it as an Epic Raw. Damian Sanders. You just made the list, buddy. Pal, friend o' mine. You just made the list. Wait, hold on. We got music for that. My name is J Cal. I'm not Kevin Owens. And if you call me Kevin Owens, your name goes on the list.
A new list.
It's not a new list. It's the same list, but
how come my name's on this?
Well, your name goes on the list when you call me Kevin Owens. So Damian Sanders, if that is your real name, you just made the list. Damian A. Sanders. Done. Who do we think the Masked Man is? That's a great question. Thank you for asking that. I think the Masked Man, I mean, look, the theory is it's Austin Theory. That was redundant. Didn't mean to be redundant. The internet wrestling community is saying it's Austin Theory. I think that's a great choice, in that there were rumors that he would be part of the vision of Paul Heyman's vision of what the WWE will be. And so I still feel like that's probably who it is. And let's talk about the vision for a minute, because you've got Bronson Reed, who has victories over, not victories, yeah, pinfall victories over Roman Reigns. He stole his shoes. He had a program with Roman freaking Reigns. And then you've got Logan Paul, who at the very least it seems like they're setting up some sort of scenario with him and Rey Mysterio that will probably more than likely lead to Logan Paul challenging Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship. And then you've got Braun Breaker being announced formally as your number one contender to the World Heavyweight Championship, currently held by CM Punk. So, like, I don't know, man. Paul Heyman's vision for the future of the WWE is starting to look brighter and brighter. And if it is Austin Theory, which I don't know, it could have been Austin Theory that night, and it could be somebody else down the road. We won't really know. It's not going to be Jon Moxley. That's for goddamn sure. I am so tired of people thinking that AEW stars are going to jump ship and show up in the WWE. It's not Jon Moxley. It is not Adam Copeland. It's going to be somebody already on the roster, or perhaps maybe an NXT guy. Montez Ford, that would be kind of crazy, Jose. I don't hate that, actually. It might be Austin under the mask currently, but could change easily. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Hey, what's up, Russell Rant? They did it with Deonna Purrazzo and Mickie James with the... What happened? Oh, I disappeared for a minute.
Dude, I didn't know you were going to give me anything.
What's up, Chris? Thanks for following. I don't know why the screen's doing that. Stop it. I'm getting motion sickness. Wait, let's do this. All right, stop it. Stop it. It's almost, yeah, there you go. There you go, Christian. It's almost under the mask. Brandon, you son of a... Brandon. You know I'm not Kevin Owens. By the way, Big Chris Dog, are you new to TikTok now? Or have you been on and just avoiding me? Russell Rat, thanks for the heart. Me, I do appreciate you. Thoughts on the TNA deal? Well, okay, so that's great. You guys both asked the same question, and I was going to talk about that. So the TNA deal, all right, first and foremost, let's talk about this is a huge victory for Total Nonstop Action. They have been on a second-tier level network for the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 years? 4 years? And, look, Anthem did TNA a solid by buying them. Anthem did them a solid by putting them on Axis. But let's be honest, Axis was never going to get TNA to that next level. Now, I don't know if AMC is going to do it, but AMC has been known for a home for hits, right? Breaking Bad, The Walking Dead. I mean, it's hard to think that there won't be anything positive for TNA with this. I mean, it's a big-time network. So first and foremost, the visibility is going to go up. And that's been one of the things that critics have been harshing on TNA for so long, is that they don't have the right eyeballs on the product. And Axis only granted them so many eyeballs. Thanks for the heart, me, Double D. Appreciate you, sir. Hey, Soto, what's going on? I don't get AMC on Hulu Live. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, Double D. It's time to up that subscription. I don't know, man. I think YouTube TV used to have AMC Live. And not AMC Live, but AMC on their package. Anyways, I don't know why the screen is glitching, guys. I honestly don't. Let me see if I can figure it out. Settings. I feel like Kylie Page would be perfect for TNA as her look has matured. I mean, yeah, who doesn't love Kylie Page? Kylie Page is awesome. That's a cool sound, but I like this one better. Yeah. All right. Uncle Howdy's here. Oh, shit, Russell Rant. You might be right. Hold on a second. Now, what's going on over here? You won't get the whatever theme song, Soto. Stop it, man. You're gonna get me banned. Kylie Page is a star. I really do like Kylie Page. I think Kylie Page would fit in with TNA if that's where they, if that's what's gonna happen. But it's not Dean Ambrose, Louise. Come on, man. He's still under contract. It's not Moxley. It's not Ambrose. It's got to be somebody else. But getting back to the TNA deal, let's first and foremost talk about, look, Anthem bought Access, and Access became the home for TNA Wrestling. But before Access was ever Access, it used to be HDNet. HDNet was the home for Ring of Honor. And again, it never had huge market penetration. It was never the big deal that a wrestling company would need it to be. However, there's a lot of wrestling companies out there that would absolutely love to be on Access. I could think of one of them. And I feel like it would benefit the, I don't know where Anthem's head's at now, right? Because they finally got this big deal for TNA Wrestling. This was a big investment for Anthem when they took over TNA Wrestling. They've got it on some of the major players in the Canadian market in their home country. Now going to AMC, like this is a big money move. And I don't know how it's going to shake out for AMC. Or excuse me, I don't know how that's going to shake out for TNA and Anthem. But, having a big company like AMC, again, getting more eyeballs, we're probably getting better advertising revenue shares. We're probably getting a little bit more money to produce the program than what Access was able to provide. So if that's going to happen, if for TNA Wrestling, if being on AMC starting January 15th, if that's a done deal, then that means that Anthem now has an open spot on Access that could be filled by perhaps maybe another wrestling company. This is where companies like MLW or NWA might come into play. And I think it would be a very smart idea for anybody to try to lobby to get that deal on Access, because even though TNA outgrew Access and had outgrown Access quite some time ago, a lot of other wrestling promotions could be leveraged to succeed by landing that spot if it's still available. Kevin Owens never stops yapping. First of all, reducing, I am not Kevin Owens. Reducing, my name is J Cal, and I'm from the Alliance blog, and your name just made my list.
A new list.
It's not a new list, it's the same list.
How come my name's on
But your
this?
name goes on the list every time you call me Kevin Owens, because I'm not Kevin Owens. My name is J Cal. I'm not Kevin Owens, I'm J Cal. I'm not Kevin Owens, I'm J Cal. Kevin Owens is a wrestler, I'm a yapper. He's a wrestler, I talk about wrestling. He's not on TikTok. I am on TikTok. He's not on TikTok. I'm on TikTok. So reducing, you made the list. And don't worry, you're not the only one. So did Hayes. Well, Hayes didn't, because Hayes asked the question. Hayes asked the question. The Browns kept playing KO and Brock Lesnar's theme song Sunday at the game. That's pretty cool. All right, back to the other questions. Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling. Access has a good relationship with Scott D'Amore. That would be kind of cool too, Russell Rant, because remember, Maple Leaf is a Canadian wrestling promotion. Anthem is a Canadian production company with channels in the U.S. and in Canada. So that would make sense, a good spot for Maple Leaf Pro, if not in the U.S., at least in Canada, being on that, I think they call it like Fight Network. I'm not sure. I think it's called The Fight in Canada. But yeah, I think that would be a good fit too. Although, because I'm an NWA fan, I'm hoping that the National Wrestling Alliance jumps in on that spot. I'm hoping the NWA can somehow get to that spot, because being on Roku is great. It's more exposure than what they had being on X. But I feel like, being on a network that is seen, it's kind of got... It's a cosmetic thing. Being on Access means that you're being seen in homes. Like, not as many homes as... No, and I get that, Double D. I get that. Sorry, I'm cutting out, and I'm not making a lot of sense. Let's wind it back a little bit. For the NWA to be on an actual television channel, I think would be a benefit to the NWA. Not that Roku isn't, but how much money are they making from being on Roku versus how much money could they make from being on Access? And if you're telling me that Roku's a sweeter deal for the NWA, then by all means continue doing Roku. But if at some point you can get a bigger payday by going to Access, I would say go for it, right? And I do know that there are more homes that get Roku than Access, but I feel like cosmetically, a television network, putting your wrestling program on has a cosmetic effect that I think would help grow the NWA brand. So Double D says, I'm not hoping for Roku, and I get it. I understand that as well. Hey, keep those likes coming, guys. I do appreciate it. It does help get this live stream out. If you guys like talking wrestling, if you like hearing me talk about wrestling, then keep going, keep liking, keep sharing. I do appreciate it. It doesn't go unnoticed. I am grateful. Jose says, I stopped NWA wrestling. I used to watch it on YouTube Live every Saturday. You know, Jose, not that I'm telling you what to do, but they still have a YouTube show. It's called Into the Fire. They do it every Monday, and you get matches from mostly from the past, but you get matches from the NWA. Hang on just a second. Kevin Yannick. What? Reducing, is that you? Did you come on another name? Sorry, guys, work stuff. I used to have Roku, but not anymore. And I get it, you know. But like I said, Jose, you could check out. They still have content, fresh content, new content. If you're not watching the Roku channel, you're still seeing matches that are new to you that are somewhat current. Lesh Dog, your name's on here like 6 times, brother. And I think Reducing is my name is the same guy that was reducing earlier, so I'll just keep that going. Unless it's a different Reducing. But guys, I do appreciate the likes. Oh, there goes the screen. I do appreciate the likes. Thank you for checking it out and checking me out and joining this little live stream here. We do this every Tuesday. We talk about pro wrestling. We talk about I'm a big NWA fan, so you'll always hear me kind of push the National Wrestling Alliance. I'm also a big fan of the United Wrestling Network. They have a live event in New York tonight. Oh, Double D. Thanks for that. Been hitting the gym pretty hard, Double D. I would show off my muscles, but then that would be kind of like a prima donna thing, and I'm not about that lifestyle. But yeah, so there's a big show tonight in was it West? I'm sure some of my fellow New Yorkers, I'm not a New Yorker, some of my friends who are New Yorkers would know the place that Gotham Wrestling is at tonight. I think it's called, I don't know. I'm going to have to look now. Now I'm going to have to look because I forgot. West Nyack. Oh, that's in Long Island? Double D, that's Long Island? West Nyack? Didn't know. Oh, it's our good friend Soto. I wasn't expecting Soto today. I thought he was on lunch. What's up, chat?
What's up, chat? You don't have to put me in the big box. You can put me in a little box.
I don't know how to do that. How you been, man?
I'm good. I'm exhausted still from the weekend.
I bet, dude. I bet. I'm gonna try to put the Bluetooth going on, but we'll see. We'll see if it works. What's good?
Back to the grind after your nice vacation, birthday vacation that you had.
Yeah, man, it was pretty cool. I got to pet a monkey. I got to hold a monkey. I got to feed a monkey.
I saw your. Was it a picture?
Yeah.
I saw your picture. Since
They
couldn't do it online. Happy belated online.
Well, thank you. Hey, they're calling you Alberto Del Rio in the chat. We met Alberto Del Rio, and you don't look anything like Alberto Del Rio. I probably have it on my phone still. I'll send it to you. It's better now. It's better now. What are we getting for lunch today? Ooh, In-N-Out. That's what I hear. What's your order? What do you get? Double? I do the double, grilled onions, add pickles. Damn, dude. Like, why do they call me out like that? You know, a little known fact. And back in 1997, when I was graduating from high school, I used to have fuck you, man. Hey, fuck you, man. I used to pull out a mattress, like a twin size mattress, and I would power bomb my friends on it. So I literally did used to power bomb my friends on back in the day. Brandon said you look like Kalisto. Or maybe he said I look like Kalisto. I don't know. Damn. You said it, man, not me. Hey, we're going to GCW on Saturday. Are you going to go to Crash on Saturday night or Friday night? Friday night. You're gonna miss out on our good friend Carlitos. Hey, what's up, Riley? Right, because Riley's working the system, man. Riley just decided he's gonna be a full-time streamer. Hey, I'm proud of the guy. Los Angeles. Yeah, we're going, bro. We got tickets. We got tickets. Who do you think it's going to be? Oh, wow. Thanks for the glasses. Yeah. I'm bringing up Riley. Wait, you're getting hate for that? From who? Why? I didn't know we were back in high school. Hey, look, man. I'm a wrestling content creator, but I get on here and people call me Kevin Owens, and I get more people coming into the chat calling me Kevin Owens that want to talk wrestling. You got to lean into what's working for you, man. Okay. And look, I'm not asking for something specific, but are you making decent money on here? Then don't worry what the fuck anyone has to say, man. Unless they're paying your bills, they can kick rocks. And even if they are paying your bills, they can still kick rocks. My and in the mean Yeah, let's do it. My we just got back from a 4-day trip around the Pacific Ocean, and then my wife and my youngest daughter are going to Phoenix, Arizona on Wednesday to go see Cat Eyes, which I'm not familiar with at all, but I guess it's a K-pop group or something. Um, yeah, and so Wednesday night, after I take my daughter out to dinner, I'll be free. So we'll talk about that later. Wait, when's your birthday, Riley? So we're all Sagittarius? Is that what you're telling me here? My birthday was last Friday. Thanks, man. That's why I was out at sea. We were getting away for Thanksgiving, and I got to hold a monkey. Literally. I don't think I'm going to. Hey, Riley, thanks for the gifts, man. That's totally unnecessary, but greatly appreciated. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go to Crash just because we got. So I'm tired from the week, man. I like literally, we spent all day on Catalina, the island, and then we had like a 8-hour day in Ensenada, touching animals, holding kittens. Like I got to hold a baby jaguar. That was really cool. Those things were awesome. They were biting on my fingers, but it didn't hurt because they're little babies. It was awesome. Yeah. Uh, Probably not, because I think I'm going out with the missus on that night. We're gonna celebrate your birthday by going out early. Yeah, man. Santa Claus, I love it. Riley, are you turning? Riley, are you turning 21? You're young enough to. You're young enough to be my son. Go ahead. You're younger than my daughter. My oldest daughter's 21. Fuck, I'm not Kevin Owens, Soto. Soto. I'm almost like Soto's dad and I are close in age. That's how old I am. You you should. Juan Soto, Kevin Owens, and Alex Riley hanging out. Shit, double D. Juan Soto. You got that Padre jersey, don't you, Soto? Dadner dude said he wants to roast you, Soto. Well, I think Riley, I don't think you should just go live and let people roast you. I mean, I think they should give you a gift and then you can let them roast you. It's like one of those. I think that's a good idea.